Yo, what's the scene, YouTube? Is your boy Life is Simple 777 back at it again, man. Yo, we about to get into some healthy facts and some fun tips. So, as the saying goes, you are what you eat. So, what are you? I know who I am, but what are you? You see, all the stuff that we eat in today's society is processed. They say it's organic, but yeah, right, it's processed. Some of the stuff, like the bananas you get in the store, if you leave it out, the next day is like well right. You understand? But we go through this quick process because it's so popularized and it's so pushing all these quick things like McDonald's, the Wendy's, the fast food, the big sodas, all this stuff that your body doesn't need and can't process in one time. And the reason for that is that because we live a fast paced life. It's like work, work, work. And then at the end of the day, you don't feel like cooking. You don't feel like doing all this stuff. So it's pretty easy to go grab a burger, grab a McDonald's, and eat for the family. But at the end of the day, you're killing yourself. All these food do not breathe life into your system. You're dead. Like the burgers, the meats. Now let's pause for a second. All these different meats, fish, and so forth, it takes a while in our body to process, and sometimes most of it is not processed, and in our gut system, it just stays and rots. That's why we have all these cancers, all these different diseases, and so forth. So you have to clean your body out as well. So if you're gonna partake, like I do, in eating these different types of chicken, the beef, I don't eat pork, but fish, make sure you clean yourself out and don't overdo it. You have to have at least more greens and grains on your plate versus just protein. So with that being said, you wanna all these different types of meats and fish. They're lifeless. I'm not saying it's bad, but your body is a living organism. So if you were to eat like living plants like spinach, your fruits, your veggies, your pumpkins, your bananas, your grains, your blueberries, your mangoes, your papayas. That breathes life into your system. And then don't forget one critical important fact is water. Our body is 70% water. So you have that water going in your system as well as you put in all these great nutritions in your system. Of course, you're gonna prevent these stuff like the cancers, like the high blood pressure, the high sugar. Look at it, man. It's facts. Think about it. I dare you. I dare you to go on a nice clean diet, the 80-20% diet, meaning that 80% you eat healthy for a month and drink water every day, at least a gallon of water every day. And you have to break it up. I'm not saying you're going to drink the whole gallon the first day, but start up your morning, drink water. Don't eat anything or don't eat like any breakfast for the first couple hours. And then partake in some fruits, some grains. Switch your diet up. You're gonna feel that, and it makes you feel different. You are what you eat because you radiate what's in your system. So if your system is consists of life, like your kale, your mangoes, your spinach, is going to radiate that. But if all you eat is wings, pizza, steak, and I love steak. Don't get me wrong, I eat steak. I love it. But I eat it in, cycles. I'm not eating steak every day. But then you're eating all these pork, all these different stuff. It's going to radiate, and it's going to radiate empty, done, dead. You know why? Because that's not meant for us to eat. However, I do enjoy it. I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm saying it's not good. But overdoing something is not good for you. And at the end of the day, our body needs that living organism. It needs more grains, it needs more nutrients, it needs more fruits, it needs more vegetables than these different types of protein. And once you start putting that in your system, you're gonna see. So I dare you guys, take the challenge. Are you guys up for the challenge? Why don't you do it? I did it. 1 month. I did it for like maybe I think last year. I was off and on, but I was eating different types of meat like chicken, beef, fish, but I wasn't like just eating a lot. I was proportioning my food, And I kept drinking a lot of water. And also cutting out the smoking, the cigarettes, all this stuff. That's not good for you. You know, in cigarettes, they have like all these different chemicals in it. Cut that out. Alcohol. Oh man. The spirit, right? It has a spirit in there. Now, if you decide to partake in alcohol, do it in moderation. I'm not saying you can't drink. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink, but don't be like overdoing, because that's gonna mess with your metabolism. That's gonna mess with your body. It's gonna mess with everything, and it's gonna slowly kill you. So, guys, the topic for today is healthy habits, man. I dare you to follow that flow of healthy habits. Look at what you partake. Watch. I'm not saying you can't eat a cookie, but do the 80-20 rule. 80% you go about eating your day, nice fruits, vegetables, and mix it up with some eggs. You have your little steak. If you're gonna eat steak, you cut it up with some, make it healthy. And then the other 20%, you could relax a little bit. But remember, you are what you eat. So who are you? What are you? This is your boy, Life is Simple 777. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button at the bottom. Peace.